Okay, it is a mildly historic day, I guess, because I've been mucking about with mods and stuff, trying to make this a little bit easier, because this is atrocious. It is so atrocious, in fact, that someone has actually made a mod that simplifies it. Yes, please. So, I forgot the exact numbers, but I believe we need to divide the total quantity that I'm collecting by 5, which is... this is 27 stacks, divide 5. Hang on, if we assume 30 stacks is what I need, then 6 will be what I need remaining. So that's 7, that's 6. Yes. So this will give us more than what we need, but it will also just, in general, make everything much faster, and I think a little bit more enjoyable, especially since galacticraft 2 is in development. This new mod of completely simplifying the quantities needed is, in my opinion, incredibly useful. Because look, I mean, these are the original galacticraft recipes. They only required 1. Why in the world did Extra Planets Creator think that they needed 5? Just to delay the inevitable, because, I mean, no one's going to make all of the rockets that exist in the game. The substantially less material cost has been sufficiently met on Saturn, given that we only have 3 landing sites, and the 3rd landing site I only did 1 digway as opposed to 4, which is the maximum number of digways I can do per landing site. Tier 6 rocket acquired. This one might be a little bit overkill, I think, but especially with how far out these booster thingies go, but it is quite good. And this is where we are left. Whoops. Oh, sacre bleu. Quick calculations would suggest we need to get 10 stacks of crystal. Because then, or if this was zinc, if it was zinc to get to the next level, 5 stacks might suffice. We'll need to check if galacticraft 2 has the blood moon, because I mean, I kind of love and hate that mod. Though I wonder if you can sleep through the blood moon using the cryogenic freezer. Oh wow, nice shuttle. There's 3 celestial objects. I assume one of them is Saturn. There's the Sun. One of them is Saturn, the other one's got to be Neptune. This terrain feels almost identical to Jupiter. I have got no idea why. That looks like a dungeon entrance. Hang on, as the sun's setting. Uranus should have the shortest days. I'm just saying. And Venus should have the longest days, but for some reason Jupiter has the shortest days here, and Jupiter has the shortest days, and Mercury has the longest, which, okay, sure, not super accurate. I will say, I do kind of like the sunset. Sunset is different from all the other planets. That is definitely Jupiter. That is probably Titania, I think. I'm not certain. I think Oberon is white and Titania is bluish. It's like a bluey white. Yeah, these are dungeon bricks. The thing is, I can't actually enter the dungeon. Okay, that's... Oh no. Okay, yeah, so something... Fortunately, I have many, many health bars. Okay, now let's just skip. I think instead of entering the same, or coming in the same way I went out, or going out the same way I went in, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to find a suitable place that is preferably not below water and just dig up. Shockingly empty. Here's the room. It is literally just a ball. And just swap. Yeah, it just did the dying animation, but because of the morph mod I couldn't see it. If I kill it again I get the dying animation, but I can't be asked doing that. And tier 7 rocket. For some reason there's cheese in there, whatever. But I don't think that that's going to happen. That's really unlikely to happen, at least. So now we can exit Uranus, and the next spaceflight missions will be to not Mars, Neptune. That's the one. Because then we can get zinc. That's when we can get zinc. Ooh. And that's quite a turning point. I don't know how I'm going to play that. I mean, should I gather a bit of zinc, or should I do all of the zinc required plus more to get the next rocket? I'm not certain, but obviously we're not there yet. Tier 7 rocket, there you go. And this one does actually look quite cool, I think. This is where we are left, starting with 6 tier 4 plates. We are now currently on just under 4. whoa! There's 2 objects in the sky. There's the sun. There's 4 objects, actually. I think that one might be Uranus, over there. How many moons can I name of Neptune? There's just 2 orbital objects. Okay. Neptune, radioactive water sea. That's not a good sound. And given that the landing site is this thing... It is an incredibly colourful planet, though. I do like that. Neptune stone. Right. Do like these dungeon bricks, though, I must say. Still cheese found in some of them. Ah, there's a spawner room, which we don't need to care about. Here we go. Wait, it can't even hit me up here. The morph mod. Dropped a bunch of snowballs. Now then. Tier 8 rocket. Some oil. And that is it. Mission accomplished. Oh, I need the armor layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then, can't remember which side it was. There we have it, tier 4 spacesuit. So now we just need to juice it up, which is going to take a very long time. Okay, 2 batteries left, or later even. We have... reduce the radiation level by 10% from 12 to 10. I think that this is pretty much useless, especially with how awkward it is to charge. I didn't know you can do this, but you can straight up just charge the suits using the energy storage clusters. I don't know which one charges faster. Definitely the storage clusters, okay. We've been using an energetic infuser this whole time. Oh no. The double chest there. And we're not completely full yet because these that I am wearing will make up the remainder. Why are we missing one?
5 minutes later.
Don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. It made its way into this chest. There we go. So we're just missing 3, which are in here. And just like that, tier 8 rocket. That looks huge. So we need 8 stacks from Pluto. Or 8 stacks of ore from Pluto. Oh, I wonder if there's an eclipse mod. Anyway, first planet we've gone to. Ceres doesn't count, it's a dwarf planet. First dwarf planet, technically. Or first celestial body we've been to, technically, since Ceres, but also since Mercury or Venus, that does not have a moon. This is Pluto. There is the tiny sun in the distance. There's Neptune. There's... I can't tell what moon that is. Might be Charon or something. Styx, there's whatever that is. I think actually the moon object looking thing that we saw on the surface of Neptune was Pluto. That could be Eris or the Kuiper Belt now. Ah. Super light gravity. Love the super light gravity. The tier 9, number 9, the 9th iron ore, okay. The 9th schematic. Let's see if we can actually break this Supremium sword. Oh, the bricks are blast resistant, that's cool. Whoa. I mean, it's not me, but I thought it was for a second. Just returning to the surface after dig site 1. Not very good progress, in my opinion. Sort of reminds me of Mercury. This entire place reminds me of Mercury, only the sun is absolutely tiny. There's Neptune. And it is quite nice. Planet with no atmosphere. The environmental boost is 0 though on that, but that doesn't really matter. I'll tell you what though, that is one very nice shot. Well, this is the end of dig site 3, and if I was following the original strategy, we might be here for even longer. But this is the strategy now. Since one of these is equivalent to 2 of these, we've gone through 2 stacks, so there goes 4 stacks of these. Sort of. So there's going to be residue of each, which is also really good. We want residue ores, so we want residue ores here and there, so we don't need to go to planets in case we need extra plates, which we might do, because I need to make 3 tier 10 rockets. 1, of course, to keep as an archive, and 2 of them to be used for the electric rocket. It's night time, which is very nice. So I predict that with another dig site, which will be somewhere over here, this will be the last dig site we need, and then we should be able to move on to tier 9, which I might not be able to do today. I also just realised I need 15 tungsten blocks as well.